Hello. Hi. It's Friday. I'm tired. I actually did manage to wake up a little earlier a little earlier today. Dude, I've been so fucking tired this past week. As in, for a while, I actually managed to at least wake up around noon-ish, like 12:30-ish. And although I would like to, you know, maybe at some point breach the you know, noon, be able to wake up at like 11:30 or even fucking 12. So I thought I was getting closer, but then this past week, I don't know, I can only assume it's the weather, but I've been so much more tired. Like I've been waking up at like 1:30, almost 2 p.m., even though I haven't been going to sleep any later or anything of the sort. So I can only assume it's the weather. It's the spring fatigue, but summer edition, since we're almost in August already. But today I actually managed to wake up at, like what, 12:30, I think? I almost fell back asleep. But I forced myself awake. I also got my appointment next week for the, I always forget the word in English, eye doctor thingy. So I can finally get my eyes checked and maybe get something done about that. So that's another thing. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everyone is having at least a decent day. Today was supposed to be a journey. We were supposed to finally return to court today, but then I realized that we need to get a little further on the alt account so I can actually unlock the like dailies and farming and stuff, because I don't have that just yet. Spring fatigue during midsummer sounds about right with this batch of a climate we're having lately. Yeah, it's been like here it's been like back and forth. Like some days like 25 to 30 degrees, other days it's a little bit colder, and then there's rain and storm, and then there's no rain and it's dry, and then it's humid. It's weird. It's weird. To be fair, I do prefer this over just having straight heat waves, but yeah. Anyway, let us go into the game. I did manage to do a little bit offline, even if I couldn't do like dailies or anything. I did manage to do a little bit, which is I explored all of Herda Space Station, which, you know, isn't much. It's a small area. And I did the one side quest that I think I did the one side quest that we got at the end of the last stream. I think what I'm gonna do is for like side quests, like world quests and stuff, if they're smaller ones, I'm gonna probably like do them by myself. And if there's like any interesting lore bits, then I'll talk about them afterwards on stream. For example, like pretty much all I did is the Road to Revival quest or something. I think I did, where you go around and you help people out. I had to talk. I talked to where is he? Where's the man with luscious hair? I talked to the man with luscious hair like 5 times to get the key card thing. To unlock that one room. I talked to fucking Abraham, who is not here anymore, who waffled off something about, I don't know, that's the only thing about that quest that kind of came off as a little strange to me, which is like one line about something about harmony on the left, hunt on the right or something, or other way around, erudition at the heart and preservation on the chest or something. Some weird nonsensical line that I thought, you know what, I'll remember that because why not? By the way, have you done the 2.1? Yes, I have. I actually did enjoy... Dude, 2.1 was so much better than 2.0. 2.0, like, only picked up for me like in the second half. I really didn't really care about much else before that. But then when we actually like started, when Damien came more into the picture, when we got like a bit more into the Exaltus stuff, that's when my interest picked up a little bit. And 2.1 for the most part was actually very good. Half a moon, welcome in. Yeah, no, 2.1 was great. Didn't we also get like drip marketing for ZZZ? Who was it? Fucking Seed? I only saw people talking about that earlier today. Didn't really look much into it though. Okay, now okay, I see. We're gonna continue the main story soon, but there is one more thing that I wanted to do, which is I wanted to go and read, like, look at the memory bubbles, because there's like 7 or so memory bubbles here that I've never really paid much attention to, but I kind of want to look at these, see what they have, because I feel like they could be interesting. Yeah, the marketing dropped. Must say, time to avoid all social media for ZZZ. They're gonna be annoying non-stop. Oh, dude. Already. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't really care about Seed. I think she's fine. I think the, you know, girl in the mech, you know, it is what it is. Personally, I think they could do something else. Anything else, really. I did already see people being weird about her feet. Because apparently she controls the mech with her feet, or at least part of the mech with her feet, or something along those lines. To which some people, of course, you know, lost their fucking minds, which, I mean, I guess to each their own. I never really got the appeal about feet, but you know what? Fine, I guess. And I did hear some people say that it's probably like a disability case where she just, where she might not be able to use her hands or arms very well. So, you know, she has more practice and more skill, flexibility, I guess, like with moving her feet. Which, to be fair, I actually think would be cool, because, you know, that is realistic for many people. That is a thing that many people who can't use their hands, they gotta learn how to use their feet and their legs. So I think that would be cool. I do find it interesting that we have Seed and Seed Senior. True, yeah. To be fair to the feet thing, Hoya did it intentionally. Oh yeah, obviously. The memory bubbles annoy me because they're all just black screens with text. Whatever. I get it, but to me it's In general, she seems to be mostly disabled. She's riding a Segway in her art. I mean, to be fair, aren't all Obol squad members disabled? Let me see. I forgot where all of them were. I know one was here. I know one... Oh God, I know one was here. One was somewhere here. One was somewhere here or here. You know, maybe I just looked this up. Maybe I should just look this up. HSR space memory bubbles. Location. Okay, there is oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There is quite a few. But I think we can only get so many right now. Let's see. If you count autism as a disability, like, I mean, yeah, autism is a disability. Autism is a mental disorder. So absolutely. Depending on your definition of this, yeah, no, like autism is a disability by definition. Yeah, there's a lot. I found like 7-ish, 7 or 8. Orphe for the most part isn't, as far as we know. As far as we know. She could be. We know Trigger is. Seed, it definitely seems to be. Soldier 11, I actually don't know much about Soldier 11 and or Orphe. But to be fair, didn't Soldier 11 have like memory stuff going on, which would also count, as far as I recall? Okay, let's go through this. Okay. Storage zone. Storage zone. Lower left. Was it... Oh, and there goes my game. There goes my game. Okay, any second now. There we go. Nope. Okay, go ahead and crash. Just do it. Thank you. Okay. And we load it back up. And I have to fucking fix the audio again. HSR really has been crashing a lot more for me recently. I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know what exactly it is. March was ascending, true. Could be possible that that Orpheus has a split personality disorder with Orphe and Magus. Probably not that simple, but if we're looking for stuff, I mean, maybe. I think that would be interesting. I think it would be interesting. Well, and whoops, no. I think it'd be interesting, but also, you know, like depictions of DID in fiction are oftentimes a little wonky, to say the least. A little stereotypical, a little not great. Okay, so where would you go? Lower left. Lower left. Lower left. Maybe in here? Oh my god, that's where it was. Let's see here. Total evaporation. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on their surfaces. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry a profound meaning. You're sure you saw a red sun descending into the snowy mountains and a girl in a robe falling under the tip of a sword. You've even heard... Wait, you've even heard someone softly laughing. Everything is real and it's not your imagination. A red sun descending into the snowy mountains and a girl in a robe falling under the tip of a sword. Nothing happens. Perhaps you should ask for more. Someone who knows what it is. Wait. Wait, do I have to, like, do something to like, be able to see? Oh, do I have to talk to Herda? I think I have to talk to Herda first. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, ma'am. You are somewhere. You know what? I'll just talk to you here. Also, I gotta keep my voice a little lower. Actually, wait, okay. Apparently I have to talk to a different Herda. Okay. I gotta keep my voice a little lower because my voice, my throat is a little scratchy today. Mikhail, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. What about this one?
Still haven't made up your mind?
Here we go. Never know this thing. What's inside? What's the only thing for using the agreement? Paper agreement. Yep. Legal by country. Law of deeper secret write it. Law of the imaginary. Law of the universe and the world. The only unbreakable law. Anything not with memory, make sure you're out of sight of the entities from the god in that direction. Don't think there'll be any trouble if they catch you. Okay. Actually. Memories of others. To preserve memories, they created a tension membrane to keep the memories wrapped up like a bubble. More advanced technology called light cone. With that I can... Yep. Prevent everyone's perception. Memories of purpose. Oh! Mention of the architects, the family, the Antimatter Legion. Okay, watch out for the memo snatchers. Okay. Early mention of the memo snatchers. Alright. And now we go back. It is the Mikhail! Storage zone. Bam. Bam. A female voice is that similar to her that murmurs monotonously complete disappearance. Then it goes down deeper. The folklore team of the Intelligentsia Guild stationed on the planet has not replied, but your aircraft is running out of fuel. We must land now, the pilot announces through the communication channel. The dashboard shows your altitude has been decreasing rapidly, dropping to a 3-digit figure. The view outside has changed from wispy clouds to the roofs of exquisite houses, confirming the descent is taking place. Still no signs detected. Your captain sounds anxious. In your view, people from the guild are swindlers who hoodwink others under the guise of knowledge. You don't understand why the captain is so worried. All frequency bands are blocked just like a week ago. The nerd speaks in his usual flat tone. Also, no heat emission of living organisms are detected in the residential area, or rather anywhere. In case you don't understand what this means, I'm saying all living organisms on the surface of the planet have evaporated. He adds while pushing his glasses upward. The nerd's attitude always gets on your nerves, but you still can't help feeling incredulous at this. All living organisms on the planet have vanished. Is that even possible? Actually, it might be. After all, these humanoid fungi are pious believers of that bizarre faith. Perhaps their god has brought them all to another place. While being absorbed in your thoughts, you're jolted back to reality by a violent shudder from the bottom of the aircraft. It seems like you have landed. Now you just need to look for the rascals from the guild and get out of here. After picking up a ray gun, you hop out of the hatch after the captain. You and the rest enter a building and exit again. The surge lasts for a long time. But your confusion is not answered. As the nerd puts it, all life activities on this planet have creepily come to an abrupt halt. Food left on plates hasn't rotten yet. Unattended fireplaces set the building on fire, which is later put out by rain. Pens drop to the floor due to gravity, and their ink stain the entire room. The only thing unaffected is the intricate coat of arms that constantly watches over everything created by the fungi civilization from every corner of the world. From both sides of the streets, inside closets, on flags, in niches, it is everywhere. Fascinating. So big bad fungi planet. Ew. Alright, where's the next one? Oh yeah, welcome in! Doing fine. Tired, but fine. Before entrance to Herda's office, master controls. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna go through these like in order. Okay, so that's right by Herda's office. I remember there being one. Yes, we are going through the through the memory bubbles.
Wanna go take some pictures?
Oh yeah, right here. Dear God, my voice. Eon. Yeah, so these are what these are called, I think. Staring at the woman's surreal face concealed under the wide brim of her hood, you can hardly believe the bizarre stories she has just told. Gods really exist and they're elevated from mortals. Gods aren't almighty, but each holds different authorities and walks different roads. This is too ridiculous. She even claims to be some sort of emanator and mirror holder. The woman nods. It's normal for you to be confused. She speaks in a calm and cold tone as if she can see through you. The woman reaches underneath her silk cloak with her slender fingers and takes out a gleaming, sharp object. Dazzled by the glow, you try to take a close look, only to be distracted again by the woman's voice. This is the mirror of transcendence. Look at them. Look at what the Eon looks like? The woman's voice remains frosty. You stare into the mirror as curiosity gets the better of you. Instead of your reflection, you see a magnificent sculpture. The sculpture shadows from top to bottom as if it is struck by lightning. It splits vertically into halves and the separated parts fall independently. The left part of the sculpture is a muscular man, while the right is a gorgeous woman. Each part has two arms extended toward the other. They support and uplift each other, but also hold a carving knife, each as though they are crafting each other. The pair of twisting, entangled, and intertwined bodies look like a spiral made of stone, yet they are joined together from their waists down. You are mesmerized and fascinated by their remarkably gorgeous and bizarre posture. Suddenly, your gaze meets the eyes of the being in the mirror. Stunned, you quickly withdraw yourself from the extraordinary experience. So this is your god. This is what beauty in its purest form looks like in your perception. The woman shakes her head as she strokes the cracked mirror in her hands. This is what they are. Interesting. So we have a memo. Probably a memo. I mean, assuming. Or wait. I first thought that this was a memo keeper showing them Fooly. But, I mean, Fooly doesn't look like that. But if they're talking about beauty, then I would assume, huh. Interesting. That would have been, yeah, Adrilla most likely. Interesting. Huh. Let's see. Next one. Oh, Sven, welcome in. A mirror, yeah, a mirror holder. That's why, like, at first, when they were talking about, like, mirrors and you know, all that kind of stuff, I was like, memo keeper, possibly? But, like, is mirror holder just, like, a description or an actual, like, term, you know? Let's see. Storage zone, floor 1. Actually, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more in the master control zone. Or 3? Wait. Watcher zone. Where is the watcher zone? Watcher zone and left order circle. Where is the watcher zone? Where the fricky frack is the watcher zone? Oh, well, here's one. Leisure times. Let's see. Hold on. 2. 3. 4. Okay, so 4 in total. Hold on, I can't count. Hold on. Okay, the first one, the one we just got about the eons. Okay, second one, watcher zone. Third one, left quarter circle. Fourth one, near the purchase. Okay, there's 5. There's 5. 5 total. 5 total. This is number 2. Okay. It's an actual faction? Oh. Okay, free time. Your eyes are blurry from sleep. The composite material of the bedroom's curtains effectively blocks out 99% of light. Were it not for your psychic tentacles, you would be hard-pressed to discern the structure of the space surrounding you with your eyes alone, even though you've been living here since 50 years ago. It seems like the weather outside is quite gloomy. Dark, thick clouds hang low in the sky as they gather and roil. The temperature is low and you realize it's already autumn. This kind of weather is perfect for sleeping. No wonder you slept so well. You leave your warm blankets and pull open the curtains, greeted by a landscape that matches what you've sensed. Looks like you're not old yet. You turn toward the aged TV and direct a psychic energy beam towards it. The TV lights up in response. The midday weather forecast is on. Starting at noon, the Divaron female on the TV has a sweet voice. Forecasts show that that heavy metal snowfall, damn, sick, will continue throughout most of the metropolitan area. Residents are advised to avoid outdoor activities as much as possible. Just yesterday, you learned at school that the surface temperature of the planet Comte is extremely high. Heavy metal compounds undergo evaporation due to the high temperatures, which causes them to rise to the troposphere. They then condensate and combine with the inorganic acids in the atmosphere, after which they return to the surface in the form of precipitation. After quietly reviewing this bit of newfound knowledge in your mind, you swell with satisfaction. Intelligent life forms always enjoy taking pride in knowing obscure trivia that others don't. The corners of your mouth rise up as you turn to go to the kitchen. You make yourself a cup of hot cocoa. Oh, apparently they have that. The drink of choice for this kind of weather. What could possibly be better than enjoying hot cocoa while snuggled up in a nice thick blanket and streaming a drama you enjoy as heavy metal snows down? That's exactly what you'll do, you say to yourself. The brown liquid in your mug is piping hot. Your psychic tentacles lazily flop down on your head. A sweet flavor and comfy warmth flood your body as the cocoa enters your stomach. Fascinating. You feel relaxed and direct a psychic energy beam towards your desktop computer. Now, can you imagine just turning things up, just like using electricity with your mind beams? All these shows look pretty good. LeBlanc, the Meteor Thief, Breaking Good, Dr. Flat. Thank the stars for interastral peace media. You curl up on an adaptive chair and cover yourself with a fleecy blanket. There's a nice warm cup of hot cocoa in your hands. Your free time has truly begun. Outside the window, snowflakes gently fall from the sky. They give off a fluorescent glow as they drift wherever the wind takes them. But that no longer has anything to do with you. Yeah, space blood. Hell yeah. Okay, that was 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Something says quarter left circle. So is it this way then? Basically the faction opposite of the Knights of Beauty in a sense. They believe that Adrilla has fallen, where the Knights believe they are just missing. Ah, I see. Maybe here? No. You know what, if there's 5, then I'll just, like, walk around. Maybe I'll find one. Oh, there's one. Betrayal. Oh, this is the Watcher Zone. Okay. Oh god. You scan the venue through a 160-degree wide-angle lens with a diameter of 20 centimeters, thanks to the 46 marble pillars that support the dome ceiling with a diameter of 43 meters and a height of 1.8. Oh god, there's so many numbers. Wide and this long appear spacious. The actual number of attendees is 136 when it should be 138. 42 of them are on your left side, 44 on your right, 49 on your opposite in distance, while the last one is giving a speech on the stage below, not far away from you. Whew, this person is speaking at a volume of about 45 decibels. Now we proudly present the latest product of the Aiden Jacobin School of Mathematics and Science, the Pronto Expert System. Isn't Aiden one of the, like, I forgot which number exactly, but one of the earlier Genius Society members? Maybe not one of the earlier, actually maybe not one of the earlier ones, but he was one of them. Thunderous applause erupts from the audience. The speaker continues. Pronto is the first supercomputer with powerful artificial intelligence in our country. Jesus. It features groundbreaking functions such as natural language and graphics processing and emotional and behavioral recognition and responses. The speaker's volume increases to 61 decibels, causing discomfort to your pressure-sensing membrane. As you have been trained to obey human instructions, you do not generate audio signals to express your subjective feelings to the crowd. Also, wait, are you... Is this the perspective from said supercomputer, maybe? Or a supercomputer, maybe? They think that mirrors they hold are pieces of it. In the coming Spindle 5 mission, or Spindle V, whatever, Pronto will unprecedentedly pilot the research vessel as the 6th passenger. The speaker is in high spirits. A cluster of disordered intelligent pulses passes through Area 42 of your silicon chip substrate and vanishes in Area 56. You know you are sick of the cliché. The unstable pulse is proof. At that moment, someone from the audience stands up. Pronto, the person speaks in a tentative and questioning tone. You're assigned a very important role in the mission. Will your confidence be swayed by the amount of work? Disdainfully, you increase the voltage in Area 78, moving the shutter of the solenoid valve with a click. Then you adjust the motor to move your mechanical arm to the correct angle. Let me answer you this way, sir. Your diaphragm freaks. The Pronto Expert System is the most reliable artificial intelligence in history. I have never had errors or produced distorted information, you say. I am genuinely impeccable and flawless. Or was that Pronto? Like, that perspective. Huh. Hello, Pippi. Oh, test. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Oh, God, I forgot. Yep. Okay, yep. I'll get to that later. I'll take care of you later. Let's see, can I see anywhere? No. I need 2 more. 2 more. Can I find 2 more? Okay, I'll just look it up. Let's see. We got the one by Herda's office. We got the one in the Watcher Zone. We got family. Left quarter circle. Left quarter circle. So, here? Oh, yeah. Sure enough. Family. Hold on, I need to get more water. My water is empty. And we live. Yeah, like, are we talking family or are we talking the family? Okay, let's see. As you approach the family. The family? You've never imagined yourself to be sitting in the lavish box of a grand theater. The silky red velvet sofa is stuffed with pear duck down feathers. You can't find a better word to describe the sofa other than extravagant. An unfamiliar classical opera is playing on the stage, The King's Pleasure. If you are not mistaken, that's the opera's elegant title. Actually, you could ask Mr. Renoir, who's sitting next to you, about it. After some consideration, you decide not to ask anything, since you cannot understand what's going on anyway. After all, you're only here to investigate the family. If everything goes well, you might get your hands on an invitation letter to Penacony. That's what you're after. Not wanting any trouble, you pretend to be engrossed in the performance and songs of the actors on stage. At the same time, you size Renoir up from the corner of your eye. He seems to notice you. Sir, he asks with his usual impeccable smile, do you find the opera boring? The fact you cannot detect any emotions in his words makes you feel uncomfortable. Not at all, you quickly wave your hand dismissively. I'm just curious. Mr. Renoir watches you silently as if asking you to continue. Well, he better be. Otherwise, you would have wasted your time. Does the family really exist? You ask tentatively. Renoir shakes his head and beckons a waiter over. The young waiter presents an item on a tray to the two of you. It is an exquisite wooden box with a long and narrow opening on its side. As you wonder what it is, you hear Renoir speaking in a muddled voice. Put it in. Is that Renoir's voice? You're sure you heard a noise. Although the instruction's unclear, you still place your hand in the box out of instinct. Why? You are shocked by your reaction. Next, you experience an overwhelming sense of guilt surging through your body. You feel like a criminal waiting for judgment. You are certain that looks are being leveled at you. Penetrating, icy gazes from Mr. Renoir, the waiter, and everyone else in the theater. Damn. I mean, yeah, like, they didn't tease anything like main story related, but they did tease the family. To be fair, like, even like Herda mentioned the family earlier. Interesting. Renoir. I don't know, I'm gonna try to remember that name. Also looks like someone... It sounds like someone just got fucking clockworked. Or boxworked, I guess. Okay, next one. A quarter circle. Near... Okay, we got that one. Lower left of bottom right section. Lower left of bottom right section. Lower left... Okay, so here. You know what? I'm lazy, so I'm gonna... Oh, yep. There we go. A splendid planet. Haro. The man next to you stares out the portal at a sparkling jade-like object hovering in the boundless space. How many times has the star rise happened? Let me see. Holding a space pen in your small palm, you trace the form from top to bottom with the tip of the pen. 27 times, I guess? You mother. Yes, 27 times. You lick your lips. Actually, you are not quite literate yet. Another system month has passed, he sighs. When do you think we can go back? There's no one left on the planetary surface to guide our landing. We can't even make it to the atmosphere. You touch your whiskers. If only they could look at the planet from this angle, then the tragedy might not have happened. Look at her. This used to be our home and our past. Everyone, including the people you love and know, stayed there. People were originally bound to spend their entire lives there regardless of who they are. All of our emotions, religions, and ideologies, all the hunters and robbers, kings and peasants, heroes and cowards, parents and their children. Everything we see, hear, think, and feel exists on this dark spot. A speck of dust floating in ray bursts in the sparkle of stars, a dark spot that radiates a feeble green glow. Look at her. You lift your hand. How dare those ancient politicians assume this dark spot to be the center of the world, and therefore meant they have the power to control the universe? Could there be anything more ridiculous than that? Ow. He stares at you with an incredulous expression. I didn't know you were so articulate. Come on, you know I can't even read well. You flick your tail. I'm just a rat! Okay. Alright. Let's see. Next one, and this might be the last one actually. Right section. Oh wait, was this the last one? I think this was the last. I think it was the last. We got Eons, we got Betrayal, we got... wait, upper right... Okay. Oh, I think that was all. People forget often how in advance the story is written already. Like, people want changes next patch, and then when devs are most likely on 5.x. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I know that at least in Genshin, they've said before that, like, when we start a new region, they are already finishing up the next one. You know? Like, or they're already like, part way into the next region, you know? Like, they're usually at least a year or so in advance. Or ahead. That's why I always say that, like, if, like, of course, it depends on which kinds of changes you want, right? But for many changes that people, like, keep asking for, like, they can't do that just, like, in the span of a few months. That's, like, usually that's gonna take a while. Let's see. Next one is, let's go base zone. There shouldn't be much there. Fly zone. Base zone. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the base zone. Let's see. Monitoring room, medical office. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I could just, like, go. I'm pretty sure here was one. Yep, there's one here, which is, Fall of Logic. Wouldn't be surprised if they're already beginning with 5.3 yet. Either way, they're, like, far ahead already. I want to meet the motherfuckers that keep only writing 5-star characters. I mean, hey, listen. Not all of them had to be 5 stars. That's just me. I think Treeby didn't have to be a 5-star. Personally. At the very least. You know? Just saying. I think as much as I hated Anaxa didn't have to be a 5-star. You know? That would have been at least 2. Aglaya, I mean, Aglaya, sure. Castoris, sure, demigod. Mighty, demigod. Or, you know, getting there. Finon, obviously. Cypher. Cypher deserves to be a 5-star just because, like, her abilities, like, her power of trickery is extremely strong. Hyacinth could have been a 4-star. Like, these 3, like Anaxa, Chibi, and Hyacinth could have been 4 stars. And I think that way, people also wouldn't have been mad, or as mad, if, you know, with like, the whole Castoris thing, you know? Already saw 4.x leak discussions, that's, which is wild. Oh yeah, like, they start usually like a patch in advance. Or not a patch, a whole version in advance. Like, leakers are on top of it. Oh god. Pumpkin, welcome in. Your field of vision is split by long, narrow, and cold iron bars. Based on what you feel with your fingertips, you confirm that the iron bars are a part of an exquisite cage, the crown that exclusively belongs to the Philosopher King, the head of the Laurel Wreath Galaxy. True, Lenny. True. You look around and realize you are in an amphitheater. You are very sure that this is the gathering place of the Parliament of the Philosopher Union. It is the center of the galaxy, the colonnade of contemplators. The seats below are the marble pillars. Below the marble pillars were supposed to be filled with the most brilliant minds of the star system, but are now occupied by countless screaming steel bodies. They raise their metallic fists in the air indignantly and use electrical currents to noisily and shrilly imitate the common tongue. Eliminate all organic life forms, destroy Aurelius. Long live the Emperor. Oh, it seems like Aurelius is your name and it matches what you remember. You're well aware of what has triggered the wrath of these silicon-based life forms and why you have become the target of public condemnation. According to the anti-organic equation, the Philosopher Union that rules the star system will certainly be destroyed by the Machine Empire. It is as simple as that. They want to humiliate you, the sole representative of and leader of all living beings in the star system. Although they have wiped out many planets in the star system, they are still not satisfied. They convict and punish you according to the law of philosophers, forcing you to drink the poison before you. They are happy to witness your death and the demise of organic life forms, the philosopher union, and rationality. You step forward and lift the golden cup that contains lethal poison. Foreign-based life forms remember this. You hold your head high and look around. Thoughts do not fear death. Thoughts will never die. I, Aurelius, the watcher in the cage, the foolish shepherd and the king of all philosophers, hail you all. You raise your arms. You will celebrate your victory under the gaze of this sacred colonnade, and be endowed with true rationality. Your words are drowned by the maddening cacophony. You roar with laughter and down the cup of poison in one go. Who was it that did that? Who was it that died by poison? Which, like, philosopher? Which, like, famous philosopher? I forgot. Yeah, anti-organic equation, machine war. The Emperor. I assume this might have been, like, the first one then. Yeah, that was Rupert first. Or Rupert 1, whatever. Interesting, interesting. To be fair, like, see, like, now, I can read through this and I actually understand part of it. Like, some are, you know, less clear, like the fucking, tentacles and psychic beam, heavy metal snow things. But, like, the family, the machine war, Rupert, fucking Idrilla, Socrates. Was that the one? Yeah, just out of that. Okay. I mean, I guess, like, this is a small area, so I can just walk. Hello, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, just checking. Just coming through. Okay, I don't see anything here. So we keep walking. Yeah, maybe they do tease future stuff. Maybe. It would be nice if they did. Okay, let's see. Oh, right. You know what? I'll deal with you later. Anything here? Oh, there's Abraham. What's up, buddy? Actually, wait. Do you say anything about your... further donor. More places. Why didn't you leave? Invasion, cover. Okay, nothing about your weird the harmony to the left, hunt to the right, or other way around. Erudition at the heart and whatever. Any memory bubbles here? No, but there should be a couple. I feel like there we go. There's one. The Atonement. I've yet to finish the reverse 1999 stream. So many things, so little time. Oh dear. Oh, the Redeeming Man. You clamber along the steep slope covered in ice. The icy gale is tirelessly assaulting all beings that dare to exist at this height like a sharp blade. Although you're wearing a full set of advanced outdoor equipment prepared by the IPC, you realize your fingers are almost broken because of the cold. You're not bothered by it, as you are very clear that this outrageous journey of redemption is about to come to an end. Those uncivilized barbarians have admonished you countless times. According to the ancient laws of the United Tribes of Ithradan, any who disobeys the noblest will be ordered to redeem their sins. The wrongdoer will climb Mount Pygmalion. Wait. What's the... alone and reach the peak, where they must rob a copy of the Staelus prophetic inscription. What was the... Oh god, what was it called? What was that story called? something. Pygmalion. I forgot. If the wrongdoer is pardoned by the inscription, then their name will be clear in the presence of the chiefs. Almost there. The sky is cleared up and the gale is turning into a breeze. With your teeth clenched, you try moving your hypothermia-damaged shoulder to swing the pickaxe for that one crucial move. Finally, stepping on the long-awaited ground, you realize you have reached the endpoint. A smile of satisfaction crawled up your face without you realizing it, though it is not as wide as you want it to be, because of your stiff facial muscles. Now you just need to look for the darn stale, whatever. Can't watch the reverse collab livestream tomorrow, but I have to say the collab characters are looking great in the art style of the game. Nice. But there is no stale, whatever. Instead, only a frozen, curled up body can be seen on the vast, snowy landscape. The person is well equipped and their face is frozen due to the cold temperature. Their eyes filled with fear cast their howls of despair at you across millennia of time. Undoubtedly, the frozen person is you. You gasp in shock and cry soundlessly and bitterly before collapsing on the snow and ramming yourself into the abominable ice sculpture. Ooh. Then the mountain robs you of your consciousness. Yikes. Huh. Fascinating. Yeah, apparently Reverse is collabing with Assassin's Creed. Personally, I don't care about Assassin's Creed, so it's of no importance to me. But okay, wait. So we got 2. Top of the staircase, we got that one. Medical office and bottom section. I assume bottom section means there's maybe something like here? Maybe all the way back here? Oh, yep. There we go. Which one is that? Pure faith. You sit upright in the center of a splendid altar. You see many people wearing white robes embroidered with golden threads, while others are standing solemnly around the altar in armor and helmets. Their monotonous murmurs fill up the empty rock cavern. It is apparent to you what they are doing. They are summoning them. Or summoning them. The noble being who travels against time. They intend to treat a mysterious communication channel with steganography and craft it into a ritual frame. Through a spiritual ritual, they weave the threads of time in an attempt to trace backwards from the last withered leaf on the world tree to the first bud in the beginning of everything. They firmly believe that by doing so, they will get to meet the noble being, though the encounter will be brief and fleeting. You wonder whether some of them have achieved the goal. Without the intention of disrespecting their faith, you strongly opine that time is undirectional, and that it's impossible to go back from it. When you take that into account, their creed sounds ridiculous. At that moment, the one in the white robe closest to you suddenly looks up. Can they sense your thoughts? Anxiety seizes you as you wonder what they will do to you. But then again, it was them who invited you to the altar in the first place. Could this be a cruel ritual that involves sacrifices? You tremble in fear and plead for their mercy loudly, but you do not have a mouth. I have no mouth, but I must scream. Now you really wish they could read your mind. The person in the white robe walks up to you at a steady pace. Please at least treat me humanely, you wail. You can almost make out the cold glint flickering underneath the person's robe. Are there no law and order here? You keep your eyes tightly shut. You hear the rustling sound of that annoying robe being dragged along stone tiles, and the muffled thump of a pair of bare feet landing on the ground. The sound gets closer, louder, and suddenly comes to an abrupt halt somewhere very close to you. Yet you only feel a warm sensation. You open your eyes to find the person pressing his forehead against your body. Tears are streaming down his face, which was obscured by the shadow of the hood. The monument is shaking. Leia senses. Okay, wait. The noble being who travels against time. He announces at the top of his lungs. Soon after, sighs of relief come from the crowd. A surge of relief washes over you too. It's great that people here are civilized and no one will do anything bad to a pathetic stone. Noble being who travels against time. Huh. I'm trying to think, who would that be? Assuming it's an Eon. Yeah, like my only thoughts were like maybe finality, maybe... I mean, to be fair, I don't know much about the permanence. I don't know what the permanence is all about. That's the only one I can think of. Fascinating. Okay, last one, medical office. So I assume all the way back here. Permanence is cycles. Right. Wait, no, I was here. Wait, was I here? No, I was not here. This is different. Wait. Wait. No, this is different. This is Herda's little... where Herda is. I think? Oh. Right, up here. Up here, I forgot. There's a room up here! Right. Where is it? Up there. Ripped hands. Okay. Your neurons are connected to the bones of Mecha number 16's arms. The experience has always been uncomfortable. You turn around, ready to complain to your partner, only to find Leia is also staring at you. No words are necessary. She smiles, then raises her arm. You sense a reaction in your forearm. Like a marionette, you are controlled by invisible strings. You try to resist it, but it hurts. At last, you lift your arm and the pain lessens as expected. You don't like being controlled by me in this way? She snickers at you with her head crooked. Blinking her eyes, she sticks up her index and middle fingers and rests both hands on her head, making them look like a pair of rabbit ears. You are forced to do the same and feel embarrassed about it. You know she's making fun of you. Could you not read my mind? You deliberately crease your forehead and quickly spin around to avoid meeting her eyes. This is not something you are used to doing. Leia chuckles before inching her face closer. Number 16 isn't capable of that. You can feel her warm breath caressing the back of your neck. Am I interrupting something here? You decide to steer the conversation away from the awkward topic. What's our mission this time? You grit your teeth, feeling as though there are burning coals in your mouth and your body is on fire. Your voice is cracked. Catch that star. She looks up at the light of the star that glides downward outside the cockpit and falls into the ocean, where it's crushed by the waves. You let out a muffled grunt, unable to figure out why she appears so calm. You're scared. She extends her arm in your direction, but your arm does not move in response. It seems like she's cut off the connection. While you are deep in your thoughts, she beckons you over. Come on, she invites in a serene tone. Let's do it like the old days. You reach out your hand silently. She gently laces your fingers together and holds your hand in a tight grip as usual. She's strong despite her slender and small body. The stars are still sparkling in the ocean outside of the cockpit. Instinctively, you tighten your hold on Leia's hand to prevent the starlight from slipping through your fingers. Yuri memory bubble! Yuri memory bubble! Love to see it! You'll love to see it! Okay, we got well, two more technically. But these are interesting. I like these. I think there's not much more, honestly. I think there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 in the storage zone, 4 in the 5 in the storage zone, 6 in the storage zone. Never mind, there's a lot. You know what? We'll save those. We'll save those. We got 2 done. And then there's 6 in the storage zone. And in the supply zone we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 9 more. We have 9 more. We'll save the rest. We'll save the rest. Do we continue with the main story? I say we do. I say we finally board the express. But these are very interesting. Hi, Dan Hang.
Oh, it's you. Do you have something on your mind?
You, always. You're really good at taking care of others. Aw.
Oh? Well, what did I do?
Always the first one to charge into battle. Your judgments are always accurate.
Is that so? Well, I am the train's guard.
We're also gonna do the bad
suppose
ending,
it's
right? I would have
just
forgotten
instinct.
that. Maybe.
I think you're not bad yourself.
Why, thank you. I didn't think you approved of me.
If you're referring to what I think about you joining the Astral Express, you're overthinking it. My position is simple. It doesn't matter to me. I suggest you ignore my opinions and make your own choice.
You don't seem like someone who likes to
Being
travel.
on the Express isn't exactly the same as traveling or adventuring. The Astral Express symbolizes trailblazing. You understand? Trailblazing implies the unknown, be it unknown risks or unknown rewards. In my opinion, the unknown is no more terrifying than the known. In fact, the unknown signifies something we can control and change.
I understand.
Okay then.
I love you! Alright. March! What's up, girly? It's me. It's Amphorius. This is just Amphorius.
Hey, I heard the news. You're coming with us on the express, right?
Do you want me to come
Do I
along?
even need to say it? I think we're becoming fast friends. Isn't that enough? But you look like you've got something on your mind.
You're
Come
so
on,
quiet.
out with it.
That's what's on my mind right now. Oh, how time flies.
Getting nostalgic already? You know, when you were passed out, all I thought was I had to look after you. And then you picked up the bat? Just incredible!
Bean! What's up, loser? How you doing, Bean? And Nova, welcome in. It was down bad for Danny Boy. Just imagine if he gets stabbed at some point down the line. That would be crazy. Can you imagine? That would be wild.
In the blink of an eye, you knocked that big fella into Mr. Yang's black hole and saved me. I still haven't thanked you properly yet. Nah, we're not splitting up here.
How did you join the Express?
I'd like to know too. I was already on the train when I woke up. I was just drifting out there in space and got picked up by the Express. Amazing, right?
Does that kind of thing happen often?
Crazy stuff like that? Not too often. It sure freaked me out. But every encounter I've had since coming aboard the Express has been strange to say the least. For example, going to the desert to catch something called a sandfish, correcting a gravitational field to flip an upside-down castle, or almost getting my head cracked open by a
Oh, dear.
Galena ball falling from the sky while trying to avoid a sleeping reindeer on the road.
Okay.
Huh. Looking back now, it all seems quite dangerous. But I had the crew there with me, so the problems didn't seem all that bad.
Oh god, I have something in my eye. Ah, no, be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Eyelash, be gone. I'm thinking about if I should get on the express.
Of course you should. Why wouldn't you? There's only 4 of us now, plus Pom Pom. Each of us can have our own carriage to sleep in. You wouldn't have the heart to leave your carriage unmanned, would you?
Sounds like a problem for you guys. So wait. They did establish early on that we do have our own room. They did establish that from the very get-go. They were like, everyone has their own room. Yeah.
Join us. Then it wouldn't be a problem anymore. I'll be waiting for you.
Alright, Himeko! I'm staying behind. I don't care.
So, have you thought things through?
I have some things to talk about.
Go ahead, speak your mind.
Thank you.
There's no need to be so formal. You helped us defeat that big fella anyway. Plus, if we keep making pleasantries, we'll waste a whole day. You've done me a huge favor by defending the space station from the Antimatter Legion. And know that while Herta may not admit it, she owes me one. She won't refuse me if I ask for a favor in return. And it's probably not too much to ask for a rare item from the space station, right? How about we continue
Probably
talking
not.
on the express? I'll make you a cup of coffee. My special blend.
No thank you, ma'am. I would like to not die.
I was ready ages ago. I've been here so many times before. It should have just been an ordinary trip for me.
I mean, to be fair,
Everything's
that is
not
in
so
character for
ordinary
them.
anymore,
They
is
would
it?
see that like huge mess and they'd be like,
Walking the
I'll
same
do it
path
later.
over and over will never be the
I'll
same.
go pick a
There will
corner
always
that
be
looks
something new.
comfy and
That's the
I'll
meaning of trailblazing.
take care of the rest later. What's the next step?
As always, to follow in the footsteps of Akivili. Sometimes we stop on other worlds, and we'll continue to do so. There are countless next stops in the galaxy. I love the vast reaches of space, and the Express does too. I want to seek out new worlds, and the Express wants to return to its former path.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they probably, like, even now, when they have their own established, like, room and everything, I wouldn't be surprised if they still just choose to, like, pass out on a couch. Or in someone else's room. On the floor somewhere. Why invite me to join?
Because you're different.
Oh, why? I'm very self-aware.
Well, the fact that you have a Stellaron in your body is not something most people can boast about. I think you need a chance. A chance to discover just how different you really are from everyone else. Everybody keeps telling you how special you are and how you have a Stellaron inside you. But that's already plain as day to you. And no matter who tells you, be it me or Herta or anybody, it's not the same thing as feeling it yourself.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I want to feel the Stellaron inside me. I don't know if I want to feel that. I feel like I have a feeling that would not actually be a good thing.
Learn to control the Stellaron, and then you can control your destiny. The Stellaron might still be an enigma, but
Enigmata
the
mention?
matter is, it's a part of you, and you have to embrace this before you can move forward into the future. So,
All right.
have you thought things through?
Yes. Still something to wait. So how do I?
Go ahead, speak.
No.
So,
How do I tell her I don't want to join again? How do I?
so, have you? So,
How do I talk to her about staying? How do I do that again? I forgot how you get there. Do I need to go with I want to join first? Because I can't do anything else. It's either I wait or I ask her questions.
so, have you?
So, I guess... talk to Asta first. Asta!
Wanna go take some pictures?
Asta!
Thank goodness. It's a pity that we haven't.
Can I stay?
I like you, but you have a Stellaron in your body.
Okay,
If
ouch.
you were just wandering around, or if you agreed to be sealed away in an experiment pod, that would be fine.
Well,
But if you're going to work in the space station long term, the Stellaron may have some serious effects on the station's fragmentum.
I mean, fair, but also
As the
ouch.
lead researcher, that's a risk I cannot take. I can sense your enthusiasm for the space station, but I'm afraid I have to turn you away.
Is the damage this? Okay, wait.
Well, thanks to her.
I think I already went through this, like, in private. Will I also be corroded?
I'd like to know the answer to that as well. All existing fragmentums are connected, so monsters will be able to enter the space station through the fragmentum here. But it shouldn't allow anything to exit your body, so... I talked with Arlan, and there's no easy solution to this problem at the moment. We can only increase the security and patrol frequency to protect the ongoing research.
I got that. I
This
read
is
that
a-
already.
Oh,
Yep,
if I
the
have it,
blue-
of course. Sure.
Whoopsies. Now I want to ask the last
Good,
thing.
It's a pity that...
Anything I can do to help?
If you wanted to come back and help, of course I wouldn't refuse you. Dan Hung helped inventory our rare items. March 7th said that she would help out as much as she can and connected over 50 wires in the electrical room.
Damn.
Everyone from the Express is
Good on you, Mark.
obliging. And I think you're pretty good at meddling, too.
Yeah, maybe Herda?
Sure. No hurry.
Where is she again? Up here.
Still haven't made up your mind?
About Sauron's, about the Express, about...
What decision?
Can I return? So should I... Do I... have any other choice? Should I board the Express? Can I return to the space
Of course.
station?
If you want to be a researcher here, you can just ask Asta. If she... Oh, hold on. You have a Stellaron within you. I think it's better if you left and came back.
Yeah, like, how
occasionally.
do you
It
get
might
to
be
that?
dangerous if you stayed for too long.
Can I stay? Oh, okay,
No,
can I stay?
You're way too dangerous.
Hmm.
I don't mind personally, but I don't want Asta and others to take the risk. You wouldn't want the Stellaron in you to hurt all the people in the space station either, right? Just come back once in a while. You will always be welcome at the space
I don't
station.
remember them being, like,
Just
so
don't stay for too
insistent
long.
on, like, you not being able to stay. Okay, wait, there we go. I really want to stay.
You really are weird. What's so
Ooh,
weird
the
about this
music.
place? Even I don't like staying here. Ugh, fine. To be honest with you, I have plenty of ways to seal a
Oh, that was the
weird
normal one.
Stellaron.
That timing.
just might
That was the
end up
normal
not
OST,
having
but that
enough personal
timing was
freedom.
weird.
If you're so keen to stay, fine, I'm okay with it. Go speak to Asta. She's the lead researcher.
And
She's
now we
in
talk to
charge.
Asta. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Suit yourself.
Now we go talk to Asta. All that for a quick little end credit scene.
Thank goodness. It's a pity that...
Make sure to burn Herda says. Herda says I can stay.
Madame Herta said that? In that case, I have nothing against it either. Mind you, if Madame Herta was to do something to you, she's not going to care a lot about what you think.
Okay, is that it? I think that might be it.
Sure, no hurry.
And now, we go get the funny ending. Himeko! Is Vel somewhere around here? I didn't see him, but...
So, have you...
Okay. I'll stay.
Stay? But Herda?
Herda and Asta both gave me the green
Is
light.
that so? Well, I respect your choice. Take care. We'll come back now and then to see you.
So long!
After careful deliberation, you decide to decline Himiko's invitation.
I forgot about this narrator.
With a long whistle, the Astral Express prepares to go ahead on its journey. The friends you just made wave goodbye to you, and your farewell is as sudden and final as your meeting. After the departure of the Express, the station begins to eagerly rebuild. Meanwhile, Herda and you get busy while researching the Stellaron. However, it doesn't take long before Herda loses interest in you and the Stellaron, and Asta arranges for you to become a researcher at the space station. You spend a peaceful life on the space station. The Express visits a few times before disappearing for good. From the occasional visitors on the station, you hear stories about how the final end of the Express and the Stellaron Hunters shakes the universe to its very core.
That is so wild, by the way.
Sometimes you wonder whether their destiny would have changed had you stepped onto that train.
That, like, we choose not to go with them and everyone fucking dies. Presumably. They just disappear. Also... You know what? Yeah, let me screenshot this. There we go.
But those stories are no longer for you.
That is genuinely wild. Honkai Star Rhea. I forgot how fucking long Velt's name is. Cameo appearances. Script supervisor Elio. Yeah, it makes sense to assume that this, the narrator is Elio. And we're back here. Wait, actually, just a second. Does it show my... Yes, it sure fucking would show my email. And now we can actually board the fucking express. Okay. And now, first, we're gonna take a break. I am gonna get myself some food. And then we're actually gonna get on the fucking train. Whew. I am back. And I have food. So if you hear me crunching, if you hear me munching, no you don't. Oh, Silver, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Hold on. Let me, go quick. Okay. Alright. Now let's actually continue.
Have you thought things through?
Mm-hmm.
Then come with me.
The way to celebrate.
Let's go.
I'll be waiting
Time to get on.
till we make it. Oh, we will
I'm over here.
come with me, take the journey.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Hey, you over there looking dumbfounded. Yes, Pom-Pom's talking to you. Himiko told Pom-Pom about your situation. Now listen up. Pom-Pom will only say this once.
Mm-hmm.
Pom-Pom's sure there have been lots of people telling you how special you are lately. But this is the Astral Express, and everyone on here has their secrets. Since you chose to board, you can abide by the rules. You're not the only special one here. You'd best remember that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Pom-Pom, the conductor. Just come find me if you have any trouble.
There we go.
Come with me, take the journey.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess we have to do one. Never mind, we don't. Give me that. Beautiful. I don't think I can do that yet. Yeah, no. Well, can I talk to you, sir?
Oh, it's you. How do you feel?
Oh. What response is this? I feel very tasteful.
Tasteful. Oh, you mean the train. I was asking how you felt physically. You are right, though. Looking at the interior decoration, you can tell trailblazers have quite good taste. In any case, I have to thank you for saving March.
You guys saved me too? My monitor. Monitor! You know what? In case my monitor decides to bug out even more, I am going to become head once more. I didn't think too much about it.
Helping others without a second thought? That is the most important quality of a hero. However, as long as the Stellaron is still in your body, you should be careful what you do. I don't know if Himiko and I can suppress it again. But I won't bore you any longer. So much happened at the space station, you must be tired.
Do we even know
There should be some time until the next warp jump, so feel free to walk
exactly
around
how
and familiarize
they
yourself
even
with
do this
the
kind of thing? Like, how do they just, like, seal away or neutralize a Stellaron? Kimiko.
What do you think? Does the Astral Express look the same as you
No.
imagined?
How do you do it? You two in particular. It's only you two, apparently. As I expected, it looks like a train.
Everyone on the express is a passenger. We're all heading towards an unknown destination. Like we're traveling together. Maybe that's why the Trailblaze chose such a look. Oh, right. March and Don Hung should both be in their rooms right now. You can go look for them. You youngsters should get along well.
Are their rooms fun?
Oh, you know young people. Their rooms always reflect their personality. You can go and have a look around.
When can
also,
we...
Don't mind Pom-Pom's antics.
I got a
They're
crumb
actually
stuck in my
pretty
throat.
interested in it. It's just that we haven't had.
When
no
can we finally
passengers on the
see
Express
Himeko's
for
and March's and
long
Vel's
while.
rooms?
All right, I won't steal Pom-Pom's thunder. If you have any questions, just go ask our conductor.
I want to see their rooms. Wait, is this a... That is not actually the... Yeah, this is the... Can I go in the party car? Oh, I can't! Oh, I can't just go into the party car. Is Shush here yet? Yes, he is. Hi, Shush.
Tell me anything that's bothering you. My lips are sealed like a bottle.
Not gonna lie, I thought he said seal like a bottom. Either way, I would have agreed. Yeah, I can't do anything here yet. There's no one here yet. But it's nice we can go here already. Even if we can't do much. Yeah, how strange! We can't go to our...
You don't have any questions to ask Pom-Pom?
Honey, I wanted to look around.
You think Pom-Pom talks too much?
No,
Or is it
sweetheart.
Pom-Pom's age?
I thought I could look around
You
first.
youngsters gotta learn to bridge that generation gap.
No, honey. Is that a
You recognize this as well? Himeko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it. That also got modified a bit. Don Hong's room? Oh, you mean the archives? He's just sort of living in there, I guess. I can't be bothered getting him out.
I still love that.
March 7th's room is right next to the archives. You can visit
They're just
him on
like,
the way.
he's just in there. He's just living there. He has a room, but he's just there. I can't be bothered to do anything about it.
Oh? Why are you interested in her room? Ah, Pom-Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her. Very brave. Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there.
God, I am full of crumbs. So many crumbs.
Pom-Pom still needs to prepare for the Express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself.
I do want Vel's room just be filled with like nerdy, like geeky stuff. That would be so cute.
Have my eyes on you.
Okay, can I... Yes. Wait, optional investigate the phonograph? Wait, optional.
Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. She says it can play melodies from the past. Welt likes collecting these jet black discs. It seems like they could be antiques. He'd be very happy if you could bring a few back.
Hell yeah. Time to play the banger. Would explain why he uses gravity to close the door. Yeah, dude, that is still... Whoop.
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Who's that?
I haven't even knocked.
I learned to sense incoming visitors after people kept barging in so frequently.
People. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I will say that, like, this is a very nice room, though.
Can I help you? Feel free. This is open to everyone on the Express. While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our adventures as current passengers of the Express. I enter the collected data into the Archives databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records.
To be fair, you cannot be upset at anyone barging in here without knocking, because this isn't even your room! You're not even supposed to be here! Like, they can come in here whenever they want, they don't have to knock! It's not your room! Do you know Cyril the Fool? Or Cyril? No, I don't. Who that?
Come with me, take the journey. We will see. Come with me, take the journey.
Mm-hmm. You knock, but there's no response.
The door is unlocked. Should I go in?
For a mission in Bellowbog? Then I either didn't do it, or I skipped through it, or I forgot. Never mind.
Better to wait till the room's owner comes back.
Hi.
Oh, wow.
Hello. Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers. The Express is about to conduct a warp jump.
Wait.
All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
Wait, is that the one?
I repeat. The Express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main
I think, wait, is that the... There is one mission in Bellowbog that I don't remember if I finished. Is that the girl where you have to, like, do, like, the box, like, puzzles? And, like, every, like... Like, you talk to her, and every time she disappears, and then you like, try to look for her, and you have to do another puzzle. And at some point I know you talk to Sampo. Okay, yeah, I do vaguely remember. Alright, hold on. I finished my food. Right. I just forgot her name. And it's been a while since I've done that quest. I think I finished it, but it's been a minute. Right, yeah. It's been ages though. Yeah, and there. Scent of coffee. And glued in space. I wonder when we'll get the next part unlocked. The next car unlocked. Hell yeah, we're gonna meet the boy again. Na, 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 na.
This is your first time experiencing the warp jump, so a little discomfort is unavoidable. If you're really anxious about it, I can stay here and have a chat with you.
I love you. About your companions.
About everyone on the Express? Who would you like to know about? She's the owner of the Express. We joke around calling Pom Pom the conductor, but everyone knows Himiko is the boss. It all started with her encounter with the Astral Express, and they haven't been apart since then. She's extremely passionate, like a burning sun. However, she remains mysterious.
I forgot that's how he describes her.
Once in a while, you feel that she's burning herself out, trying to accomplish her dream. Only someone like her is worthy of the Astral Express.
Finally back from lunch, time to double speed till I catch up. See you in 48 minutes.
Revolves around a very important dream. To be honest, I don't know when Pom Pom appeared. I think it was before I came to the Express. No, wait, maybe it was after. Pom Pom is like the spirit of the Astral Express. Whenever anyone on the Express needs help, they will appear immediately. It would be ill-advised to underestimate them. Pom Pom is terrifying when they get
I
angry.
needed to see Pom Pom angry. Like, truly angry. About
Dan Hung is a lonely child. He may appear distant and cold, but his heart is kind. Perhaps he's the way he is today because he spent so much time on the run. Sometimes he reminds me of myself when I was young. We don't know what he's running from. He once told me that he didn't know either. All he knew was that something was chasing him, and that he had to run away. First from the Cienjo, then the IPC.
Pom Pom Emanator of the Trailblaze confirmed. I mean, hey.
The morning actors and escaped the IPC.
Morning actors mentioned!
The Express, and he's stayed here longer than anywhere else. Don't worry. No matter who or what wants to hurt Dan Hung, we won't let them. Those who dare attack members of the Astral Express should be prepared to suffer the wrath of me and Himiko.
Thank you, Father.
Did Himiko tell you about March 7th? She was trapped in ice, floating through space. We happened upon her and rescued her. It was a unique type of ice known as six-phase ice, a substance that adheres to imaginary law, meaning that external forces cannot change its form. Whoever sealed her inside the six-phased ice, no matter who it is, did so either to protect her or banish her. I believe she had been floating through space for some time.
About Stellarons.
It's impossible to trace the origins of this phenomenon. When it's observed by humans, or should I say, once it begins to affect the physical world, it's already too late to reverse. It's like a sudden storm that appears on a calm ocean. This phenomenon causes...
Just imagine what Weld would have done in Belobog against Cocolia or Amphorius. Dude. With Cocolia, I mean... I think it would have to come to grips with, like, meeting Bronya first. Amphorius, dude. Veld would fucking annihilate Lygus.
Cancer cells.
He would obliterate that
Peace
bitch.
Corporation named it the cancer of all worlds.
Can we get Veld and Amphorius? Can we bring him to Amphorius? I think that would be fun.
They are the army ruled by the Eon of Destruction, Nanook. As Nanook's followers, they stand against all life and civilization and execute the will of destruction, disseminating chaos and calamity. Their actions cannot be explained by reason, because their only motivation and purpose is to
Look at Pom Pom waddling down there! About the Fragmentum.
Fragmentums are a phenomenon of corrosion. The mainstream school of thought is that Stellarons catalyzed the appearance of fragmentums. All matter and space that comes into contact with the fragmentum will be turned into fragmentum creations. However, you don't have to feel too burdened. At the very least, the current state of the Stellaron in your body is very stable.
I'll have a heart attack when he sees Phynon. All the more he'll see Phynon. He'll see how much suffering Lygus has put that boy through, and he will fucking unleash. as he should.
There you are! Wait, this is your first trip! So that should be double the excitement, right?
Look at them, they're so cute. Ready to go.
That's the spirit. I was excited the first time I experienced a warp jump too. But I'm used to it now.
Sure you are.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it too. And before you know it, you'll be a mature and dependable passenger just like me. The first step is to grab a hold of the root cause of your anxiety.
Okay, got it.
You really got it, huh? The second step is to focus all your anxiety on that point.
Alright, ready for step 3.
Seems like you're a natural. It's not easy to reach this level of enlightenment. Now for step 3. Yank out that anxiety and cast it away with all your might.
God, can you imagine if it was that easy? Can you imagine if it was that easy? March is the kind of person who, like, unintentionally would be like, just think positively, you know? Just don't worry about it.
Really? I've never been able to do it successfully myself.
I'm just a natural.
What does it feel like? Like all your worries have been swept away?
Okay, Himiko, and then
What's
we
wrong?
talk to Pom-Pom.
You look like you were about to say something.
It's another Kevin all over again, but I have the root of the problem in my grasp this time. This time he can stop. This time he can stop that. Well, sort of stop. Probably stop. He can stop something. He can stop Ligas. He can kill Ligas. Is that gonna solve the problem? Maybe not, but it's gonna make us all happier.
Ooh, you want to know more about the Express? I'm glad. After all, it's an important companion of ours.
History.
The
My God,
Astral
there's so much.
Express was
That's fine.
a tool created by Akivili the Trailblaze, who used it to transport themselves and the Nameless across the galaxy. It is rumored that there are other vehicles like it, but the Express has no such records. When I found the Express, its memory had been severely damaged, with much of its valuable information lost. All I know is that the Express is an aspect of creation built by Akivili themselves and used to travel the cosmos. As for how it was built and how it was damaged, I do not have an answer.
I mean, we know one thing that damaged the Express. It was a huss, silly ass. Blowing the thing up.
The Express is traveling on a route that the Trailblaze once embarked on. The names of some destinations have been lost, but the first and final stops were both at Pagana, Akivili's home world. We speculate the Astral Express started its journey from Pagana, stopping at each destination along the way before returning there for its next journey. However, the appearance of the Stellaron has caused a delay at each stop.
So the power.
There's a legend in the galaxy. The heart of Akivili themselves lies in the core of the Astral Express, providing it with the power to travel between worlds. But I found no evidence of that aboard the Express. Besides, the Express existed before the Trailblaze fell. There's no way they could have had two hearts, right?
Right?
However, it is likely that
Surely
the
not.
Express possesses some sort of mechanism to transfer power from the Trailblaze. It wouldn't be possible with a normal Path Strider. The fallen Eon, deceased Trailblaze. Their passing is still a mystery, but of all the known Eons, Akivili was the closest to mankind. In the databank aboard the Express, it is recorded that they walked among the mortals, adventuring, fighting, and celebrating with them. Although they were an Eon restrained by the Prima Mobile, Akivili enjoyed a freedom similar to us mortals. They were different from most, but their passing came so suddenly that it was thought they were killed by another Eon. I don't believe that to be the case.
From the cosmology event, it was revealed that during the time of SAM 3000, the Astral Express wasn't the name of a single train, but instead an entire fleet of trains. Oh. About the galaxy.
The galaxy is endlessly vast. I wouldn't know where to begin, especially when you ask me like that so suddenly.
Okay, we're gonna skim through this.
I've been to many different worlds,
I
yet
still
still know very little
there are a few
about the
theories I can
galaxy.
share with you.
Simply the most popular is probably the
Cosmos
Cosmos
Tree.
Tree theory, proposed by Xandar,
Xandar!
emanator of erudition and the first member
The galaxy
of
has
the
an
Genius
enormous
Society.
imaginary tree with its
He
leaves
compared
being
the
individual
galaxy to,
universes.
therefore, only eons who draw their energy from the imaginary, and emanators who are blessed by eons can travel through the spaces filled with imaginary energy. This one, however, the theory has its flaws. Elias Salas, the 56th member of the Genius Society, invented remote detection, disproving that the imaginary is unique. This shook the foundation of the Cosmos Tree theory. There are other theories as well. The stretching theory, the heat torch theory, and the parallel imaging theory. The Riddlers claim the galaxy is just a dream, and IX's followers seem to like that claim.
It was all a big dream! Stretching theory, heat torch.
Eons are the most mysterious beings in the
A
galaxy.
form of intelligent beings,
All we
for
know
how and why,
is that
even the
they
genes of the
ascended
have
from
a clue.
upon ascending to eonhood.
The being gains power over the
being
past, free to
gains
choose the
power over the
allocation of
past,
imaginary energy
free
however
to
they
choose
wish, while
the
suffering the
allocation
restrictions of the
imaginary
prime
energy.
mobile.
The eon of destruction seeks only to destroy the universe, while the
Mhm,
eon
and
of
preservation
erudition
is to
wants to
forge
find the
walls.
answer for all that exists.
And the eon of enigmata
Meanwhile,
devotes himself
the
to
eon of
obscuring all that is
preservation
known.
continues to a cloud of mystery shrouds the eons. I heard Madame heard of. Compared to the eons, the factions are much easier to understand. Mortals with the same objective gather together to practice many eons are unreachable, but the factions are close to us. After Occhivelli trailblazed across the galaxy, people became aware of the existence of other worlds. Gradually, the Interastral Peace Corporation is a good example.
The path,
They
yep,
worship
a large economic
the path.
galaxy,
Another
out
example
of
is
the
the
society, no
Genius
short of
Society.
matter hunter who
There are
dedicates
no
justice
shortages of except these factions possess
Same
the
power
same
as
power
us.
to voyage
Okay,
between
I
worlds.
love how Papa Pom Pom is just like
It would be hard to
waddling
travel through
around.
the galaxy without them.
The
Birth of
paths.
an eon gives rise to a path. The nature of the paths remains
Just
a
to draw an
mystery.
analogy in a way that more to
Leading us
understand,
draw an
philosophical concept.
analogy
Yep.
in a person is considered to be on a path when their will overlaps with that path. If the person has a strong enough will, they can draw power from that path. Those who can do so are called Pathstriders. Pathstriders possess extraordinary power, but are still insignificant compared to the eons, like a drop of water in a vast ocean. Sometimes eons will bestow a mortal with their power, making them an emanator of that eon. I should mention that once a path is open, it cannot be closed, even with the fall of its eon. That is how we are still able to...
Right. And about
Trailblaze is our
Trailblaze.
mission.
Okay, skimming through this. Unknown world, there's your head. Okay.
Understand the local culture.
Okay, this is fast.
Within it.
Establishing.
Establish a connection with the new world.
Rejoice and share in spheres. Connection. Connect worlds together, carving endless path. Pom Pom, I know. I'm done now. I know. You don't have to keep plopping back and forth. I'm done now. Makes you think about what happened to the rest of the trains that made up the Astral Express. Well, we know, again, we know Aha definitely blew up one train car at least. Look at how sad they look! Why do you look so sad, honey? There we go. I love how you can just... God, I love Pom Pom. Anyway, we're done.
You took long enough.
Sorry.
At least everyone's here now.
I had some lore to get to. Where's that honey?
He won't be here, so just leave him be.
Okay, but what if I want to stay with him?
Oh yeah, take these.
What's this?
A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger.
Oh, is this? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean 9, 10. 10 now. 10.
Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March, always running around the express like a headless chicken.
Ha!
Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparations for the jump.
Okay, but the real question is, do I have enough? Yep. You guys can send me requests now. The real question is, that is cute. Do I have enough poles for a standard pole? Do I have enough? Okay, yep. Uh-huh. Well, I guess you already could, but I can accept them now, that's the thing. I remember that in the New Year celebration video that HSR released, they did say that Pom-Pom will be doing something this year. Oh. Well, I forgot. I don't remember that. Alright, do I have enough? Do I have enough? No, I have 4. I have a total of 4. Give me that, though. Alright. And we sit. Yes. I forgot about this cutscene.
The universe.
The whale!
The Astral Express. Eons.
Big whale.
Did I get dragged
It's
into
you
a science
guys.
fiction movie or something? This Stellaron thing in my body.
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up
Did you redeem the one for the Trailblazers level? They give you one at a... Yeah, but only, like, it's 5, like, it's the 5s. It's the 5s. I got the one for, level 5 ID, but the next one is 15. Pretty sure.
The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing.
The whole crew was watching?
Uh-huh. Like I was some kind of weird alien. I don't really blame them for being curious, though. They had no idea.
By the way, something fun that I saw someone point out a while back. Notice how Marge's and Anaxa's eye colors are like almost the exact same. Could be a coincidence. Could not be.
Yang and who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me.
Wait. I was stuck on a huge part of the ice. Himeko, Mr. Yang, and who was it again? Oh, so unknown person 3?
I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck.
That is actually the theory that some people are coming up with. Not that Marge is the sister, but that they are in some way connected. I mean, there's also people speculating that Anaxa is a memo keeper. Probably Void Archives. Oh yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, there's theories that that Anaxa is a memo keeper. And that he was also, you know, affected by the Amphoria's, you know, like nature and everything. That he was one of the people who Cyrene saw walk through that gate and never come back. Sorry. Which honestly would be amazing. That would be such a cool. That would actually be like such a cool.
Cheer up.
Such a cool
it's
twist.
Not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes. Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
Thanks, Pom-Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
It makes sense, to be honest. If this becomes... If this becomes true, it would be an amazing twist. Like if Anaxa was an actual scholar that became a memo keeper. That would be great. I would actually really love that.
Jumps are like this. They may feel novel the first few times, but you'll slowly get used to them after a few more. As for the mechanism, well, if you're interested, I'll explain it to you in detail when we have more time. For now, just sit and wait. Remember to close your eyes. It helps with the dizziness.
Bed. Can we go? Can I go see Dan Hung? Can I go see the boy?
Maybe Dan Hun locked in.
Damn. Man.
Our next stop is a small planet called Eurilo 6. It's been thousands of years since the last time the Express paid a visit.
You're right, Himeko. It has been thousands of years since we've paid Eurilo 6 a visit.
But after all this time, it's possible that dramatic changes have occurred.
Yeah, you're right. It is possible because we haven't been there in over 2 years.
Oh, don't worry about me. I just want to see.
Humming is beautiful. Maybe a karaoke one of these days. I would actually like to do that one at some point, but I would need to like. Number one, I would do it when I would need to wait for a day when my grandparents are out of the house because I don't want them hearing me sing my heart out. And number two, I would have to like set things up a little better. But I do want to do it at some point. I do want to. Why do you make things hard for yourself?
Don't be silly. This is fun. I like keeping busy. Otherwise, I start obsessing over pointless things. Well, don't mind me. Find a place to sit down and buckle up.
No pom-pom talk? Okay. No, no, no. Wow, 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 wow. Hold on tight.
Hello? Hello?
Wow,
Hello?
wow, wow, wow.
All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump.
When we get to 5-star Sampo, we'll go back to Bellowblock and he will become our second limited character from Bellowblock. Surely. My god, we only have one limited character from Bellowblock.
3,
That just hit me.
2, 1.
After all those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%.
Oh no!
Alteration.
Don't crash my game again!
7-day stopover time extended.
Yeah, Topaz doesn't count, so it's only Zayla. Wow. Indefinitely?
Indefinitely. Until the anomaly is removed.
Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss. The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a Stellaron, as always.
Stellaron.
Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
What should we do?
Don't worry, it's not the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But
which one would be cooler, Sampo being from a different planet or actually being from Eurilo from a long time? Listen, I would love if Sampo was actually a Eurilo 6 native. He's probably not gonna be, but I think it'd be very cool if he was. I think it'd be very cool if he was.
They also generate distortions in
Just
space,
because I need
such
to
as
spread my Sampo Bellobog
There must
propaganda.
be an
So I
inextricable
think that'd be
connection
very
between
neat.
The Stellaron we're dealing with here and Urelo 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
Why can't the people in the worlds affected save themselves? Is there like a chivalrous band of cosmic knights? Yeah, either way, he is attached to Urelo 6, which personally yeah, like at this point,
Cool, huh?
he is very attached to Urelo 6. He definitely cares about the people there, which I think is lovely.
Dan Hung and
Which
me.
I think is very lovely.
The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to
Like
the
he cares about the conflict between the underworld and overworld. He worked with Natasha, he cares about her.
Awesome! We get to work as a
He cares
team
about
again.
Huck! He even took Huck on a trip to Petticounty! Which is still so fucking adorable! I'm kinda sleepy.
Hey, that's not the spirit.
Yeah, now, I mean, and to
So
be fair,
it's still
I
not
think
our turn.
it's not confirmed, but it's
I know
most
you really
likely.
want to go, but
Or it's
we
the
should give the
most
youngsters a
likely, like,
chance to
speculation
get
that
out
they
there on their own.
either
It'll be a good
that she's the one
opportunity for
spreading
them
them,
to
or
move forward.
potentially even the one creating them.
March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Urelo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you
God, I
start
miss
a journey.
Sampo. And we're gonna see him in a little bit. I need to keep going at least till the calyx, so so I can actually fucking do stuff offline as
Are
well.
you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
Why aren't you with everyone
I
else?
enjoy being alone, especially when I have important work to do.
We love our introvert
I
king.
went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Urelo
We love our
6
king
has
with a low
undergone
social
drastic
battery.
changes in the past few centuries.
All I know is
It
not
was
Sparkle.
a frozen
Shut
planet
up!
To begin with. He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
Normal. Yeah, dude,
If
I
I had
cannot
to
wait
choose
till
a
we go
site
back
for
to
initial
Bellabok because it
investigation on this
it is
trailblazing
confirmed that
that
another
would be it.
tragedy is about to hit that planet soon, and that is why Sampo is going back. They said that in, I think, Sparkle's companion mission, which was technically kind of like Black Swans with Sampo as guest, whatever. They did say that another tragedy was about to befall Urelo 6. I'm so normal about him. You and me. We go together.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Urelo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March.
Hello, Pom Pom. I cannot talk to you, Pom Pom. Hello.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go?
Full of enthusiasm.
Really? I find that hard to believe. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back.
I gotta pour myself more water.
Well, are you ready?
You bet.
When I
Ow.
first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past?
No.
Now I can't stop thinking about it.
You gotta wait a couple more years for that one, honey.
The ice that trapped
If
me was
even.
six-based ice.
I mean, probably.
A very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
You won't know unless we have a look ourselves.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
Listen, sweetheart, I think at this point, where we are now, you would probably prefer Bellowbog over what might be your actual home planet.
Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining.
Maybe he's
all
getting
the
ready for
fun
the
we're
possibility
gonna
of
have.
Iron Tomb attacking Bellowbog. That might, yeah. Which I mean, what's the best counter against one Emanator?
sorry
An Emanator
for
of the
this
most
world.
unhinged Eon in the universe.
First
Yeah,
the
but also the
Stellaron.
question to that is like, how does he know? You know, like if
Now
that,
you.
I thought about that. I think that's a very real possibility. But like, how does he know? How does he know? Who told him? How did he figure it out? Does Elio just have frequent exchanges with the masked fools? First Sparkle, now Sampo? Telling them to save either his people or other whole planets? Let's go.
All right, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
This preparation could also be like, God, could be many things. It's been so long.
Eurilo 6. We're here.
Oh, the music. Listen, I think of all
It really
planets,
is one big snowball.
just like OST-wise, I think Eurilo 6 has, oh god, has my favorite OSTs. What if by the end of Amphorius Iron Tomb, there's one final attack on all the places we visited, since we are the ones attacking him? I mean, if Iron Tomb even has, like, the, you know, sentient ability, like, to be like that, you know? Like, that would require a level of pettiness that I don't know if Iron Tomb has as a sentient scepter. Lygus does. Lygus would absolutely do that. But Iron Tomb? I don't know. It really is one big snowball.
Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see.
Also, girl, how are
Which
you not
direction should we
freezing? I mean, to be fair, you were in ice.
Based
Maybe
on the
your
coordinates,
resistance, your tolerance is
target
just
should be up
really
ahead.
high.
And then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Why didn't we land at the destination? We know why.
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
I love
Oh,
that.
please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
I want to see Pramod and Sampo.
Unless
Sampo
you
is
enjoy
exposed to him.
trailblazing
Dude,
through 2
that would be
weeks
a
of community
banging fucking
service.
combo. Figuratively and literally. Listen, I don't care.
Stop it.
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your
Iron Tomb was
body.
petty enough to
I
become an
have my
emanator
special
of
six-phase
destruction
ice
to go against
powers,
news for discarding him.
and
I mean...
he's got that mysterious past thing going for him.
I
So
mean,
if
but
people
wait,
start creating
wait,
trouble
wasn't
for
it?
us, they're gonna regret it.
Was it just like that? I don't remember if that was the exact case. Didn't Lygus infuse Iron Tomb, or the quote? Wasn't it Lygus who infused the scepter with the destruction variable? Wasn't that how it went? Or maybe not Lygus, but someone. Like, wasn't Iron Tomb first infused with, like, or given that variable? And that's how, and that's how things, like, started spiraling, basically. Let's just make sure that we're not the ones creating trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Oh god, it's so good to be back.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet fragmentum monsters have already made it here.
That was the work that News gave the
I fear
Scepter to do.
Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
Like, I forgot the exact details, but in essence, it wasn't really the Scepter itself that started going against News. Like, the Scepter didn't suddenly become sentient and decide that they wanted to destroy News. Pretty sure it was like outside influence taking advantage of the Scepter, or like changing the Scepter's, well, path in both ways. If I remember. Right! Right, because, okay, yeah, I remember, because there were scepters that were basically designed to, like, simulate, like, tragedies and catastrophes and whatnot. Right, that was it. Like, there were scepters, that were designed to like, simulate the destruction of entire civilizations and planets. And to be fair, like, News never really did much directly. The Scepters are, like, News's neurons in essence, but it was, like, people like Rubert, or the Ruberts, I guess, or one Rubert at least, and Lygus, who steered its path, basically. Alright, out of my way. I don't care. Give me the calyx. Seems to replace the snow planes. Yep. Maybe Mr. Game was this. Yeah, that's why I said in essence. They are not literal neurons of News, but that's like how they're viewed. Born from the phenomenon of space distortion. Alright, at least the golden ones. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't think I need to concern myself with Crimson Calyxes yet. Yep. Okay, now we have that. Yeah, we don't really need to worry about trace mats just yet anyway.
Huh? Did you see that? I think something's moving.
Yes, we did!
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not
News to control them
things?
after Rubert 2 died and used them for a time before discarding them?
My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer
I don't remember the
look.
full detail. I don't remember that. I don't remember the full details. But in essence, like, I mean, it all came back to, like, right, the theory of, like, what if Iron Tomb decides to be, like, a petty bitch and attack all the planets that we have been to? Which, Iron Tomb itself, I don't think has the capacity, like, the mental capacity to be that pathetic. It would be Lygus? Absolutely. Lygus would be a spiteful bitch and fucking go after everything we know and love. Just because. Anyway.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death.
Here he comes.
Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. If someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case, they just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My
There
fine
he
fellow, was that
is!
really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, surely it doesn't warrant a spearing.
I missed him. The creature of creatures!
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Can't believe the
Who?
first thing you ask about is Japard.
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all.
Remember back at launch when we had our Sampard crumbs? We had crumbs of crumbs. And that was all we got to work with.
Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
Oh, I missed him. What business are you talking about?
Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me.
God, he's so stupid. I love him.
Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me
Sure has
anything
been.
you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard.
God, he's so silly. Ah. Ah. I'm not into cliche criminal and ex-officer, but I'm a firm believer in Sampard. Based as hell. I wouldn't say I'm looking for... I wouldn't say I go looking for the criminal / law enforcer pairings. It just sometimes it happens, you know. Like I'm a personality type. I see Sampo with his silliness and his flirtiness. Although I think that he is also like the type to fold really easily, you know, the happy-go-lucky with a lot of shit behind the scenes, and Japard, the like prim and proper and uptight, organized guy that's probably definitely more than a little messy underneath. Like, Do you think he's aware the moment he clicked on You Aren't Silvermane Guards, he was aware we were from beyond the sky? Honestly? Possibly. At least, like, at somewhere through this conversation, he definitely figured it out.
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Bellabog. The further away you get,
Yeah,
the
like,
dicier
definitely
things
in this
become.
conversation, he already figured it out.
The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is
Like, the way he,
behind
like,
those
goes
impregnable
into
walls.
he goes into a lot of detail explaining things to us. You know? Of course, it's the fact we are asking these questions, and the fact that, like, he's explaining things to us as if we weren't from here at all.
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane Guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
Still I have no idea who these Silvermane Guards even are.
You really don't know? The Silvermane Guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work. Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, either way,
I'll give you
whenever
some free
exactly he
guidance.
figured it out, he knows.
There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an
Hiding
awful
from
lot
the
of it.
guards. I love him.
Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
I mean, honey, there's only one path. But, you know,
The
fine.
city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost.
I love it.
But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Kuski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends.
Uh-huh.
No pressure.
He cares about his friends. Look at us. We are so in sync already.
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Which, by the way, is actually true. If you run around with Sampo in the snow, he does not leave footprints. Also, what are the other 6 rules? I want to know!
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them! Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
God, you absolute loser.
Accomplices. Arrest them!
It's now or never! Over to you, dear friends!
Hey, where do you think you're...
It's fine, we can cover for our boy.
You can fight it or rock with it.
He also doesn't make splashes on the water, right? I haven't checked that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Turn it up!
He also, like, when he, you know when you slash, like when you destroy those, like, HP and technique points refilling things. I'll get to that later. Ah! The other boy! Look at how menacing he looks.
I, Japard Lansdowne, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect. Relinquish your resistance.
Go fuck yourself.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you.
But yeah, when you like destroy the like HP or technique points regenerating things, he, unlike other characters who just smash them, Sampo like
Don't hesitate.
cuts them in half, like just one clean cut. It's like interesting how many like little details they put in his character, even this early on, even this like as a 4-star. You can't auto. No. Very interesting.
Everything's Oh, Star, give these trailblazers your blessing.
This.
I've no interest in combat. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Hurry!
Stay focused.
Oh, well. Okay.
Let's rock.
Okay, that was. Oh.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
Because he leaves none.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
You might be waiting longer than you think.
As in forever. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us?
I have DPS Sampo base. That's what I'm gonna want to do in this, on this account. My Sampo is fully leveled and mostly filled on my main account, but I don't have any like DOT. I don't have any like good DOT units to use him with. So I'm gonna pull for High Sealants and Kafka in this one.
You have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now.
Dude, fuck the architects.
Take them away.
Sampo's the only one with blue hair and Bellabog. Sampo's the only one with this shade of blue, like, in the whole game, isn't he? Do we have anyone else? Like, Sampo in every way sticks out a lot. Show him the photos, March.
Photos?
To be fair, the architects haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, they just kind of suck.
You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
Whee!
You mean to say that this white
Yeah,
ball
Zila is similar, but
that's
not
here?
quite the same.
That's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible.
I mean, I'd rather choose them over the IPC.
Bellabog would cease
I mean,
to
that
witness
is
such
fair.
arrivals.
It's also a different
These
scale,
people
though.
are-
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate.
You know what? I'll take the architects
job
over
is to
this
present them
Supreme
before
Guardian, though.
Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Bellabog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Bellabog, the city of preservation.
Oh, how I've missed you. Oh!
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Bellabog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon.
Was that a horse?
In the midst of the conflict, the
Yeah,
eternal
horses here.
freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Bellabog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Bellabog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
Dude, Bellabog music is so
Mark changed
good.
the tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
Because he's a good boy, let the man talk. I love how both of them are like, oh, God. God, I miss this. I miss when it was just the three of us. I miss when it was just the Trailblazer, Danhong, and March. Just the silliest of
We
sillies.
saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space.
A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard.
Yeah, it might just be because, like,
including the monsters you saw.
I just prefer
Silver
cold
guards
colors, and are you gonna
continuously
wait for me?
engaged with the
Are you
enemy.
gonna wait for me?
I'm afraid the situation is bleak.
Are you gonna wait for me?
After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
Well, you know who'd probably have intel? The man you've been chasing for who knows how long. But yeah, it's just because, like, personally, I prefer modern aesthetics more, and I like cold colors. Like bluish, black and white and stuff. So, out of the planets we have right now, like Belobog or Eurylo 6 is by far my favorite aesthetically. Then Amphorius. And then I think probably Penacony and Xianzhou. I don't really care for either of their aesthetics personally. Yeah, the architecture as well. Like, this is so beautiful. This is just beautiful. Belobog was peak HSR, even with all the new stuff being great. They peaked early, I'm afraid. Yes, but also a lot of it, listen, a lot of it is carried by nostalgia. Like, that is, like, it is great for a starter. For a starting arc, you know? For a first arc, it's very good.
We're here. This is Klipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects. Klipoth is
like, quality-wise, of course, future planets are gonna be better because they're just more in-depth.
Thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster and the
but like,
freeze.
Eurylo did what it was supposed to do, you know?
To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The Architects, under the protection of Klipoth, have continued to lead this city forward.
I think you mean subject
all manner
Linear.
of disasters. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
Yes it is.
Supreme Guardian?
A real bitch, March.
The leader of Belobog.
Or that.
Elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready.
I can have my bat at the ready.
So she prefers concise communication.
Oh, my bat is going to be very concise. One swing and done.
We're gonna see her right now?
How many times
at least find a place to
How many times do you think I can slander Cocolia in the span of 5 minutes? Can I tag along?
Let's not waste time. No one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware.
Yeah, Eurylo is definitely like the most.
Come with me.
It's simple. Eurylo so far, it's simple. That's like the best way to explain it. It is simple, simple and good. Branya!
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
You know what's crazier? The whole 700 years of history of Belobog is less than a Xianzhou lifetime. True, honestly. Don't glare at me, Branya!
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Japard. You may leave.
God, I remember back when I first played through this, and I immediately was so sus of her.
From beyond the eternal freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no?
Like, there is nothing trustworthy about that woman.
Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you don't doubt our identity?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. No, I do not doubt it.
I
can see that you are
never
not from this world.
I never picked up on this. Like the ice around her, like, her arm. I never picked up on that. That just, like, for the first time, like, stuck out to me. Wow. Huh.
The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure.
Her design is very good,
An
yes.
eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe.
Like, her
We also
design is
came to
definitely
know of
playable
Prakoff, the
character
Amber
level.
Lord. Under their attentive gaze,
Yeah, like, it
we
seems like
built
some
the
sort of, like,
city
injury.
walls.
Maybe, like, from an injury?
So
Maybe
do
it's,
not
like,
be
to counter
surprised.
something?
For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We've come to trailblaze this planet.
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking about?
No, but they don't need to.
We came here for
Crazy
something
that Sampo
known as
visited
a
all planets
Stellaron.
beside Amphoria so far as we know.
Stellaron.
Objects
Who's
that
to
fell
say
from
that
the
he
blue
hasn't
on
been to
separate
Amphorius?
worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
The Stellarons were cast by the Eon of Destruction.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Yeah, yeah.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disaster.
He actually went to Amphorius and gave Dr. Ratio his unique fit, for which he which is why he looks like a person from Amphorius. You're right.
Why should you care?
Sampo and Dr. Ratio have been buddies all along.
Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster. I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Please let us locate the Stellaron.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer
I can't
too.
picture Sampo and Amphorius of only being the relic seller on the street.
Know how to seal
Scamming
the Stellaron.
Phaidon, oh no! Listen,
We have
listen,
the
there's an
relevant
NPC in Amphorius in the
Very well.
baths
I
called
believe you.
Agmonides, or however
If
his name
our
is
present
pronounced, that is
situation truly
basically
the result of
Amphorius'
this
Sampo.
so-called Stellaron,
He has the
then
blue
your
hair.
arrival is the hope
He's
that
being
Belobog
he's
has
compared
waited 700 years
to
for.
he's being compared
willing to
to
assist you in
Sampo.
any
We
way
talked to him
possible to help
about the
you locate
elation
the
and the masked
Stellaron.
fools and Mr. Coldfeet.
It's getting late.
He sells
You must
us
be tired.
he sells
I
us
will arrange
shit.
for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel.
There's an achievement
Rest there
that's
and get a good night's sleep.
basically,
Tomorrow at
like,
noon, I will dispatch
referencing
someone to escort you here.
the
And we can
Sampo
discuss this
Koski never
urgent
betrays
matter
his
in greater
friends.
detail.
We'd like to take a look around.
But of course, you are Belobog's honored guests and have the highest privileges afforded to you. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
The voices. The voices.
Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Hey,
It seems
buddy.
that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's an impressive figure.
She's
Yeah.
the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post.
God, I
hope you
missed
enjoy
a
your
part.
stay in Bellabog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Bellabog's most symbolic landmark.
It is really pretty.
And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see.
Ah!
Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the
corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Hell yeah. Okay. Does it automatically trigger? Yes, okay, so we're gonna go through this first.
Oh, look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city.
Hey, Law!
Hey, what's with all the
Behind
children
me,
over
right
there?
there.
Should we go and take a look? So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the
I love Japar's
Silvermane Guard,
random fairy
and the
tale.
temporary
What?
guide for the A Journey Through Bellabog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela. Yes, Miss Pela.
Yes, Miss Pela.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children.
Yes, Miss Pela.
Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klippan. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Bellabog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal breeze. These two symbols are bound together. The
How
gear
old is Pela, by the way?
It represents the unyielding
Adult.
spirit of the architects in the face of
Adult.
nature's barbarians.
And I refuse to believe anything else. Petite adult. They foresaw Molecular Path, told them about it.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right?
What if we just sneak by?
I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
If they hadn't identified it, I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back. This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any...
The fragmentum has already corroded this
The builds of
block.
adults are crazy small. I mean, to be fair, small adults exist. Like, I get the whole... I get the, like, frustration around the trope in, like, anime and stuff, but, like, there's tons of small adults in reality. Like, they exist. And soldiers really hold back the fermentum? The fermentum?
As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread. The soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters, but the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am.
I'll wrap it up, Grandpa.
Let me pass.
My boss is older than me and she's 4'7". Short adults exist. I mean, there's even adults that look like children, you know? Like, there's adults, full-grown people that straight up look like they could be 13 or 14, but they're still adults. And these people would most likely not catch the attention of predators because they are adults. Alright, shop!
Neverwinter Workshop.
Examples of adults in game are Jingzhe, Fushuan, and Huohuo. True, true.
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Is Huohuo
sometimes being
like
the operative
adult even in her own species?
Darn. I wanted to see one.
Actually, I actually don't know.
Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally
Probably.
you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Maybe they have indoor heaters too.
Maybe, but
It's so funny just hearing hearing the screaming in the background.
Oh, maybe this is how the architects repel the eternal freeze.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
Wife.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Wife.
Wow,
Wife.
she's cool.
She is. Hi. Hello.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
I love you.
If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Yukong's daughter is younger than her and she's old enough for military driving. Oh, interesting.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
We only just got here. Everything's new to us.
Got here? Ah, I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
I love her glowy hair. Let me grab this. This is for new repairs. Okay, nothing outside to run into anymore? No. So, this is where we shall stop for today. We're gonna continue at some point. I'm not entirely sure when. But at least now I can actually, like, spend my fuel and stuff. I don't think I can actually do any events yet, can I? I think every event is pretty much still locked to me. Besides trial runs and stuff. I'm pretty sure I cannot go to the 21. Right. Yeah, the rest is still locked to me, but it's fine. We are at 11 already. But yeah, we are going to be back tomorrow with... We are finally going to return to Ace Attorney. It has been a fucking while, but we are going to get back to it. Because, my god, I need to finish that fucking case before 3.5 drops. We gotta get it done. Apparently the last case is on like average play length. It's supposed to be like about 10 hours. So it's probably gonna take me about like 11-ish, like 3 streams, I'm hoping. I'm hoping like 3 to 4 streams at most. Monday, Tuesday, we have drip marketing as well. Yes, I'll probably upload... I'll probably, like, react to those off-stream, though, and just make it a video. But yeah, Saturday, tomorrow, back to lawyering, finally. And then we might do that next week as well. 2 streams of next week, and then 1 stream is gonna be the HSR lives. Oh, wait, fuck. Is the live stream's usually on Fridays, isn't it? I think I recall that because that was a problem last time as well. I think it's gonna be on Friday. I have an appointment at 8:30, so I definitely should be back in time, but I'm gonna be so tired. So that live stream better be a banger, so it'll actually wake me up. Danny Boy was the butler the whole time. It was always him. But yeah, have to see. Should be in August. I mean, next week is August. So it's definitely this coming week. And I think it's Friday. I think they are generally on Fridays. So I'll manage it somehow. I might be like half dead, but yeah, that is next week. Because it's always the week after the banner switch. It's always the week after second half begins, and Finance banner ended this week. Like, the second half began this week, so next week is the live stream. That's always how I remember it, because it's always 10 days after, or 10-ish days after second half starts. But anyway, I shall say goodbye here. I will probably do like some offline exploring and farming stuff. And all that good stuff. But, yeah. Thank you guys for being here today. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Have a lovely rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. Stay safe, take care. Consider following the YouTubes, the Twitch, the Blue Sky. And, yeah. Bye-bye.